Listen closely, because this isn't just another motivational talk. This is about awakening something ancient, something powerful, something buried deep inside you. This is about meeting the person you were meant to become. Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Think about that. Most people move through life asleep, repeating the same mistakes, chasing the same illusions, blaming the world for their pain, never realizing that the enemy is not out there, it's within. Every fear, every insecurity, every shadow you run from, that's where your power hides. Jung called it the shadow, the part of you that holds your suppressed thoughts, your guilt, your envy, your anger, your pain. But here's the truth. You cannot become whole by denying those parts. You only become powerful when you face them, when you look the darkness in the eye and say, "You don't control me anymore." You see, growth isn't about pretending to be perfect. It's about being brutally honest with yourself. It's about having the courage to confront the parts of you that you've hidden, the memories you've buried, the habits you've excused. Because until you face your own darkness, you will never truly know your light. The world tells you to stay comfortable, to stay safe, to fit in. But Jung understood something most people never grasp. Transformation only happens when you step into the unknown. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Every struggle, every heartbreak, every failure, these are not curses, they are invitations. Invitations to evolve. You are not here by accident. There is a reason your soul chose this path, this pain, this life. Jung said, "Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakes." Most people spend their lives chasing external success, money, fame, approval. But true power comes from inner discovery. You can build empires and still feel empty if you don't know who you are. So let me ask you, who are you, really? Not the mask you wear, not the role you play, not the person others expect you to be. You, the one behind the thoughts, the one who feels everything deeply but hides it, the one who knows there's something more waiting inside. That's the real you, and that's who this world desperately needs. It takes courage to be yourself in a world that profits from your self-doubt. It takes strength to look within when everything around you is screaming for distraction. But if you want peace, if you want purpose, if you want meaning, you have to stop running from yourself. Your pain is not a punishment, it's a teacher. Your fear is not your enemy, it's your compass. Every emotion, every experience is part of the great work, the process Jung called individuation, the journey of becoming whole. It's not about perfection, it's about integration. It's about bringing light to the dark corners of your soul until you no longer need to hide. You are both the storm and the calm, the wound and the healer, the question and the answer. When you accept that truth, you stop fighting life and start flowing with it. You stop blaming others and start transforming yourself. That's real freedom, when nothing outside of you has the power to define who you are inside. Jung believed that meaning is what sustains us, not happiness, meaning. Because happiness comes and goes, but meaning gives your suffering a purpose. When you know why you're fighting, you can endure anything. When you find your why, you stop asking how long will this take, and start saying whatever it takes. So don't run from your challenges. Don't hide from your wounds. Walk straight into them with your head held high, because those scars are proof that you're still fighting, still growing, still becoming. The fire you're walking through is not meant to destroy you. It's meant to forge you into something stronger, wiser, deeper. There's a voice inside you, a quiet whisper that says, "There's more to life than this." Listen to it. That's your soul calling you to awaken. That's the part of you that knows you were born to create, to love, to serve, to evolve. Stop silencing that voice. Stop doubting your potential. Stop living small because others are afraid of your light. Jung once said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." That's your mission. Not to be like anyone else. Not to chase someone else's definition of success, but to peel away every false identity until only your authentic self remains. That's real success, to live a life that feels true to your soul. And yes, it's hard. Growth always is. Because the process of awakening is like being broken open from the inside. You will lose people. You will outgrow situations. You will question everything you once believed. But that's how you evolve. You cannot become who you were meant to be while clinging to who you used to be. So let the old you die. Let the false self crumble. Step boldly into the unknown and trust that your soul knows the way. Because when you finally face your shadow, when you finally embrace every part of yourself, you become unstoppable. You stop seeking approval and start radiating authenticity. You stop fearing failure and start creating from freedom. Life will always test you, not to break you, but to reveal you. Every challenge is a mirror, showing you what still needs to be healed. So instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" start asking, "What is this teaching me?" That's how you turn pain into power. That's how you transform wounds into wisdom. Your journey is not about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you've always been, beneath the noise, beneath the fear, beneath the lies. The soul within you has always been powerful, fearless, divine. It's time to bring that version of you forward. So today, make a choice. Choose awareness over ignorance. Choose authenticity over approval. Choose growth over comfort. You may not control everything that happens in life, but you always control how you respond. You control whether you stay asleep or wake up. Because the truth is, the world doesn't need more followers. It needs more awakened souls. It needs people who face their shadows and found their light. It needs you, the real you, to stand tall, speak truth, and live fully. So rise, awaken, become the person you were always meant to be. Because the greatest act of courage is not conquering the world, it's conquering yourself. And once you do, the world will never be the same again.